All right, so I'm just a young stupid dog, and this is one of them things that I want to tread a careful line, almost like on a razor's edge. And speaking of lines, these jabonis in Brazil, pirate bungee jumping operators, threw this beautiful 21-year-old girl off of an old bridge, an old railroad train trestle, some 130 feet drop, and they forgot to attach her bungee cord to her harness. This ain't a joke. This is just one of them things like I'm going to be careful to not be disrespectful to the dead. But this is one of the things where people have to understand this is what goes on in the world. So in Brazil, the bungee jump staff launched this girl over the edge without attaching her safety rope. Turns out this girl was a Brazilian girl herself, and she died at the scene. It's an old abandoned railway bridge in San Pablo or Paulo, San Paulo. Workers launched her from the side of this bridge in the Superman pose. Her fiance was there and he witnessed it. He was overwhelmed with shock and he couldn't even talk to either the police or the media. So anyways, two guys ran down there. Footage shows these guys holding two members of the staff carrying Mrs. Rodriguez horizontally by her arms and legs toward the edge, apparently unaware that her harness had not been connected to the main rope. As she was released, voices could be heard shouting, "The rope, people, the rope!" And then a camera moved slowly over to show the safety line laying on the platform. Like this was a pre-subscribed or whatever you say, premeditated. Like it was almost like they were shooting a scene in a horror movie. They throw this girl over, and then the camera, the guy must have had an iPhone, pans over to show the rope laying there. Firefighters and paramedics were called, with witnesses reportedly ran down there and tried to revive poor Mrs. Rodriguez before the paramedics arrived. She was pronounced dead at the scene from multiple injuries. Witnesses told the military police that the employees had forgotten to connect the safety equipment before the jump. So, anyways, 3 men were reportedly arrested at the scene on suspicion of homicide. Police said the operators of the bungee jumping thing may have knowingly exposed Mrs. Rodriguez to a fatal risk. Brazilian media said 2 people had tried to flee into the nearby woodland after her fall, but were captured with the help of police helicopters. Okay? Mr. Andrea Dantas Levy, a civil police delegate, said the Bungie group was operating without proper permission. He told Brazilian media it was a team there that wasn't regulated. They don't even have authorization to be there. Now, the most horrible part of this, and this is the cherry on top, and this is like I'm saying, I'm a young stupid dog. This just shows you what kind of world we live in. The defense lawyers for those arrested said the instructors were experienced and that this was the first fatal incident involving the company in years. The first fatal incident in years. So these guys, they go a few years in between pitching people over the side of a railroad bridge to their death 130 feet below because what? They were stoned, they were smoking hashish. They go, "Oh my God, guy, I thought you did. I thought you tied her up. I thought you were the guy. Oh my God." Well, pan over and show the rope anyways for the authorities. This is just one of them things that you never want to You never want to let your guard down. In this world, believe me, anything can happen at any time. And whatever it is that you least expect, whatever. I'm a young, stupid dog, and I don't even want to talk about it, but I'm just going to say, whatever. It is what it is.